Let me glad to give you a warm welcome to you all. This session covers the course Information Processing and Retrieval. B.Lib.I.Sc students who are going to appear for the semester 2 can watch this. The universal decimal classification practical concepts have been discussed in this course. At the end of this session, you can understand the basic concepts and the techniques related to the universal decimal classification. You will be able to synthesize the call numbers with the help of UDC 3rd edition. Let me start this session. A basic introduction about universal decimal classification. It was developed by Paul Atlet and Henry LaFontaine. Of course, this scheme follows the basics of Dewey Decimal classification. Almost it has the same structure of DDC. You can understand when you go through the practice. The scheme is available in various languages such as English, French and German. The UDC 3rd edition is in practice now. This session covers all the examples where the UDC 3rd edition has been applied. When you think about the structure of the UDC, these are the species of digits identified. The Indo-Arabic numerals, some punctuation marks, some mathematical symbols, Roman caps and Roman smalls. When alphabetical device is used, we can use the Roman smalls. The structure of UDC is like a Dewey Decimal classification. You can find the main classes from 0 to 9. In DDC, you can see 0, 0, 0 to 9, 0, 0. The 10 classes, the same 10 classes is adapted here. In addition to that, the auxiliary tables where the connecting signs and common auxiliaries are available, and some special auxiliaries and on alphabetical index. These are the content of the universal decimal classification. Let us see what are the auxiliaries available under the tables. The first one is addition sign. The addition sign helps to connect two different classes. That means the focus of the two subjects must be different. If you face this kind of title, you can use the addition sign. The extension sign, actually it helps to connect the front two type of classes. When you go through the examples, you can easily understand. Just to try to keep what are the auxiliaries available in UDC. The relation sign. When two or more numbers, if you want to connect, when they have certain relationship in between them, you can use the colon sign. The internal relationship in the title can be captured when you gain experience and skills. As the beginner, you may face some difficulties to grasp the relationships. But when you have more practice, then you can differentiate how the relationship exists in between the terms and how to identify them. So you need a lot of practice and experience, so as you can differentiate the plus sign from colon sign. The equal sign helps to connect the language facets. The language can be identified using this sign. The separate part is there. You can pick up all kind of languages. UDC has separate page. This represents the form of presentation, the form of documents. Everything is available within circular bracket. The 0 and other notations are provided. This helps to identify the places. The geographical locations can be denoted by 1 to 9. They need to be covered by the circular brackets. Like as a language isolate, you can find the geographical facets in Universal Decimal Classification Schedule. They help to identify the race and nationality. Wherever it appears, you must use this notation. This helps to refer to the time related terms. Term, year, month, and everything is clearly provided in the schedule. Some alphabetical and non-UDC numerical specification also available. When we are not able to identify the correct digits, they help us. This is referred as a point of view, the point not view actually. They help to connect various numbers. This is special auxiliary subdivisions. Next, the common auxiliaries of time. Of course, the time has various notations. Let me explain one by one. Observe it carefully. The first example, the month, date and year. It should be entered like this format. The format should be reversed. As you know, year should come first, followed by month and date. They should be placed within double quotes. The second one, the same year, month and date. The 422 digit format needs to be followed. The date entering format is 422. 4 digits refers year, 2 refers months and 2 refers day. So the date, if it comes in single digit, you must add 0. At any cost, 422 format needs to be followed. Some classroom exercises are here. You can practice this to develop your skills. Go through the previous example, how they have been transferred into the notational format. The same format needs to be followed. By this way, you can gain skills. The common auxiliaries of time, AD. See the example. 1st January AD 436. In case if you face the title like this, if this comes in the title anywhere, you must transfer it into the standard artificial oil format. So as per the instructions, 436, the year should come first and month date. Carefully observe, the 436 is available in 3-digit format. So as per the instruction, it should fulfill the 4-digit format. So 0 is added. If you put 436.1.1, it would be wrong. The right format is 0436.01 and .01, and it should be placed within double quotes. Observe the example 2, 10th April AD 437. The same format has been used. Here the 3-digit is transferred into 4-digit format. To fulfill this, 0 has been inserted. It should be prefixed, followed by the month. The notation number has been used. The same single digit is transferred into 2-digit format by adding 0. Some classroom exercises are here. Note down this and have some practice. Common auxiliaries of time, BC. Here UDC instructs to add minus sign before the BC. See the example. In the year 60 BC, how the 60 BC has been transferred as per the UDC instructions. Note down it. 60 is the 2-digit format. So the 4 digits need to be fulfilled. So we have added 2 digits 0, 0 before 60. The minus sign should be inserted to identify the BC type here. So within double quote, all the time the double quote should not be omitted. You must be very careful. If you omit the double quote, it will give another meaning. So the time auxiliaries should be always placed within double quotes. So minus sign 0, 0, 60. The second example also gives the same output. Just observe and get familiar in it. Some classroom exercises are here. Practice it. So you can clear the concepts related to the time auxiliaries, because time isolate has a lot of formats. When you have more practice, you will be able to differentiate one format from another format. So to avoid the confusion, the practice is very important. Common auxiliaries of time AD. Plus sign must be used when contrasting AD dates or periods in a series beginning BC. See the example. In the year AD 90. So the same format 0, 0 we have inserted. Before that, the plus sign should be added, and they must be placed within double quotes. Example 2. In the year AD 95. Try to grasp the concept and keep it in your mind. Some exercises are here. Go through it and rehearse again and again. Common auxiliaries of time, centuries and decades. They are usually available in 2 or 3 digits formats. The example 1 covers the century. See, when you see the title with the century, 4th century or 5th century or 2nd century, they should be transferred as shown here. What does it mean 4th century? That means 300 years already completed. We are in the 400 years. That means the 4th century indicates the running period. The 300s refers which years have been completed, like as how we calculate our age. Imagine the age 25 or 35. If you say 25 or 35, whatever it is, whether you have completed the 25 or 35, or currently the age 25 is running or 35 is running. So there is a difference. So if it says 4th century, the 1 digit 1 century needs to be subtracted. See the final number 3. The standard format, the 2 digit format, 0 needs to be added, 0, 3. So this is the technique to convert the centuries into notational format. Second example, 5th century, that means 400 years completed. We are in the 5th century. It should be transferred into 0, 4, and it should be placed within double quote. Some classroom practices. See the document. Land battles in 15th century basic Greece. Just try to convert this into the notational format as per the instruction given in UDC, 3rd edition. Some classroom exercises. The centuries are here, 200, 500 years, 600 and 700. Try to transfer it into the century format. Follow the previous example and rehearse. This is the century, another type. Example 1, 1900s. 1900 years completed. It means that we are in the 20th century. So if the title has 20th century, how it needs to be transferred? See, 1 century need to be subtracted, then remaining is 19th century. It should be placed within double quote. Since the 19th is available in 2 digit format, we need not insert 0. It already fulfilled the requirements of UDC. Another example, 19th century, it needs to be transferred into 18. That means 1800 years. Just understand, 18 indicates it is 19th century, 1800 years completed. Classroom practice. Some documents are here. In the real time, you will face this kind of titles. So it would be advisable to rehearse with the document titles. Try to prepare the class numbers for this title and transfer the century into the right artificial notational system. The 20th century history. The next title, the 18th century. 18th century English literature. The 15th century, the prospect of Europe. Some additional exercises are also provided for your benefit. Take your own time and focus your mind on the practical concepts. You should not be hurried, you must be relaxed. Otherwise, the concepts will confuse you. Go slowly. Better use your own time. Decades. The previous slides you observed how to convert the centuries. This shows how to transfer the decade into notational format. The example covers the year 1901 to 1909. You know the decade covers 10 years. One decade means 10 years. It should be transferred as 190. It means the first 3 digits should be counted for finalizing the numbers. Rest of the items need to be omitted. So if you say 190 and if you put within double quote, that means there is a 10 years of period covered. 19012 to 1909, 1901 to 1909. See the second example. 1910 to 1919, the 10 years period. Just observe how it has been transferred. The first 3 digits needs to be collected. So for this example 191, the first 3 digits should be transferred and put it within double quote. So this indicates there is 10 years exist in this notation. This is the simple meaning. Since notations are the shorthand signs, the length need to be reduced. That is the purpose of using artificial notational system. The third is another example, 1930 to 1939. So as per the instruction, transfer the first 3 digit 193. Some classroom practices, the real time is shown here. Namesakes 1920 to 1929. Take your notebook and transfer it into the decade format. Diaries and letters 1930 to 1939, and another real-time example. Some additional exercise also provided here, 1940 to 49, 1960 to 69 and so on. Carefully transfer it into the notational system and finalize your numbers. This is another format of centuries. It covers the extension sign. In the previous slides, I explained what are the signs available. The plus sign, extension sign and so on. The extension sign covers from 2 options. It helps to identify various periods. See the example, 17th to 19th century. That means 18th century is covered. In between 17th to 19th, 18th century is available. So they need to be transferred. As per the instruction, the centuries need to be subtracted. So the format 16, extension sign and 18, and they should be placed within double quote. This is one kind of century format. Another example, 14th to 18th centuries. So it covers 14th century, 15th century, 16th, 17th and 18th. So to identify the middle centuries, we use the extension sign. So transfer it into the artificial format. 14 needs to be converted into 13, 18 needs to be converted into 17. If you subtract this, you will get the final number. Place it within double quote. Don't forget to put the extension sign. If you forget, it will give different meaning. Some real time practice you can watch. Early modern period by century. 16th century, 17th century, 18th century. Timeline of United States prehistory. So try to transfer it into the standard century format. 17th and 18th century art. Another example. Another real-time example. The Barbary pirates, 15th to 17th centuries. In addition to that, some other exercises are also available here for your welfare. So take your own time and try to convert it into century formats. This is an example related to the 30s, 70s, etc. See the example, 1870s. How to transfer the 1870s? So ignore the last digit and put the first three digits, 187, within double quotes. See another example, 1880s. If you find the title with the year and the word yes at the end of the year, that means 1880s means it covers 1880 to 1889, maybe 1881 or 1882 or 1883, who knows. So when you face this kind of year, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, transfer it into the format as shown here. Some real-time documents are displayed. Observe it carefully. 20th century children's classics, 1950s. Britain in the 1920s. America in the 1940s. Natural history of the United States through the decades, the 1940s. The 1970s, a new global history from civil rights to economic inequality. Addition to that, some other exercises also provided. See, in this example, we can use the extension sign. See, 1870s, 1880s, 1890s. When you see the title with multiple years like this, you can use extension. So as I explained previously, it helps to cover the front two parts. We need not put all the years. Here 1880 is omitted. Instead, just to put the slash sign. So 187/189. The 188 you need not use. It is replaced by the extension sign. Some real-time documents are here. Watch it. 1940s and 1950s. House explained. Toys and fun in the 1940s and 50s. Dublin in the 1950s and 1960s. Cars, shops and suburbs. Shrewsbury in the 1950s, 60s and 70s. Addition to that, for your welfare, some exercises are here. Go through one by one and carefully transfer it. Check your answer with the previous exercises. So as you can correct your numbers if any mistakes occurred. Let me show the call number synthesis using the title. Watch it carefully. The first title, mining, a simple title is provided. You are watching the schedule on the right side. If you go to the UDC schedule in page number 94, you can find the number for mining. See, the mining digit is 622. If you go open the schedule in the page 94, you can find the digit 622 is provided against the title term mining. So this is a, of course, simple title. You can approach this schedule using the index. Any classification, you can find the index part at the last. At the end of the schedule, you can find index. The UDC has separate index value. In UDC 3rd edition and column classification 6th edition, the index part is provided at the last part. Separate part is there. Index acts as a key to the schedule. Do not forget. You cannot directly enter into the main classes, because for the simple title you can pick up the numbers from the main classes directly. But some in-depth part, the index will help you. Indexes are keys. You can get all the numbers from index. From the index, you should approach the title. It helps to narrow down your search. So if you are not able to recall the basic phase, basic classes, just go to the index. Find the number, come back to the schedule, then you can trace the number whatever you are looking for. Let me go to the second title. Title 2, Librarianship, a simple title. The right part shows the schedule. In page number 28, you can find the notation for this title and see the number 02. You can find it in the schedule. It refers the libraries and the librarianship. So this is the final number for this title. Title 3, Library Legislation. The page number 28, the same previous example, you prepared the number for librarianship. So under the librarianship 02, you can find the number for library legislation. 021.8 is provided. 02 refers the libraries and librarianship. So the 021 and 0.8 are the subdivisions of 02. So the division and subdivisions should be carefully observed. You should not finalize your number when you first observe the basic class or division. Subdivisions also exist. So you must go through one by one. Thoroughly you must check in the schedule. This is the final number for this title. Title 4. Let us see. Title is University Libraries. The same schedule page 28. See the number for University Libraries. 027.7. The dot 7. So under 02, you must go to 027. General libraries. If you open the schedule, you can find the 027 refers general libraries. Do not forget 027 is the division of 02, and it is further divided into 027.7 where the university exists. You can find the number under dot 7. Title 5. Social compulsion and behavior. See the schedule and go to the page number 36 where 30 refers sociology and sociography. Under 30 sociology, you can find the number like this. 301.1. 3.085. So under 301 is classified sociology. 301.085 refers social compulsion and behavior. These are all the simple titles. You can get the ready-made numbers. Of course, the UDC and the DDC are enumerative schemes. The UDC are with the faceted scheme. They are not like as a column classification scheme. You can get almost the enumerated numbers. Title 6. See the title. Zoology and animal breeding. Here we have used the plus sign. How we can use this sign in this title? Let us see. The number for zoology is 5, 9. The number for animal breeding is 636. So the final number 5, 9 should be connected to 636. So if you want to connect the both numbers, their auxiliaries need to be used. Which auxiliary is suitable one? Whether plus, extension or colon. So it is depending on our experience and skills. Blindly or mechanically you should not use the signs when you want to connect two or more numbers. Try to understand the focus of the title. The zoology and animal breeding. They are focusing on different areas. Unless there is a relationship exists, we should not use any other sign. So in this context, we must use the addition sign plus. The two different concepts where the plus sign is used. See, zoology is taken from the schedule. If you go to the page number 77, you can find the notation 5, 9. It is available in your schedule. And animal breeding, the number is 636, available in your schedule. The page number is 106. Visit the page 106. You can find the notation 636, stock breeding, livestock, domestic animals, pets. So this way we have to identify the numbers and pick up them from the schedule, connect it using the appropriate auxiliaries symbol. Title 7. France and Italy. So the two places, the geographical locations. Here we have used the circular brackets and plus the parentheses. How to prepare the numbers and connect the digits. The France notation is identified by 4, 4. It should be placed within circular bracket. If you refer the previous slides, I have explained how the places need to be identified. If you omit the parentheses, the meaning will be different. Italy, 4, 5 within brackets. And the final number is 4, 4 and 4, 5. They should be connected using the plus sign. See, this is the schedule part, how we have identified the numbers from the schedule. If you visit the page number 16, you can find the numbers for France and Italy, where the 4, 4, the arrows are clearly indicating the geographical location. 4, 4, France and 4, 5, Italy. Like that, you can find in these pages all geographical locations. Title 8. Arbitration between Spain and Mexico. The parentheses and colon signs have been used here. The number for arbitration is 341.63. Number for Spain is 46 and Mexico number is 72. Let us see the final number 341.63 within bracket. The places have been connected using the colon digit, not plus, because this title reflects the internal relationship. So that's why I previously said you must focus on the title, try to grasp the essence of the title, what they actually communicate, whether the relationship exists in the title or not. In the previous titles, plus signs we have used where the relationships are not exist. The consecutive and non-consecutive items. But in this title, the relationship exists. The title clearly says the relation between Spain and Mexico. Here, the sign colon must be used. Plus should not be used. So, how we select this number? In the page number 44, if you visit in the schedule, you can find the notation 341.63 arbitration is provided against the term. Just pick this number and Spain 46 available in geographical location, page number 16. Access it and pick up the number. And the last one, Mexico, in the page number 19. You can find the number 72. So do not forget to finalize the number when they have the relationship. Both geographical locations should be placed within parentheses where the colon sign must be applied. If they do not have any relationship, replace it with the plus sign. Title 9. Physics in the 18th century. The notation for physics is 5-3 century. Recollect the century format, how it needs to be transferred. So it is transferred into 1717 within double code. So the final number is 5-3 with double quotes and 17. So the identification of notation in the schedules. In page number 62, you can find the numbers 5-3 for physics and the title 10. Radar in the French Navy during 1957. The number for radar is 621.396.96. Notation for geographical location French is 44. Navy notation is 359 and year should be entered like this. So in this title we have used 3 auxiliaries. The symbols parenthesis, colon and double quotes have been used. Let us see how to pick up these numbers. The final digit should be prepared in this format. Postulate of sequence, you can recall. Ranganathan used the steps to prepare the UDC column numbers also. Because Ranganathan says almost the steps and the postulates you can use to prepare the numbers in UDC. But UDC does not have any kind of provisions. They do not follow this. But it is good if you follow the postulates. And the principal wall picture will also help you to sequence it. So the place and the time should be arranged in the last part. So the final connecting method should be like this. Radar should come first, Navy should come second, French third and year fourth. See, the radar number has been selected from the page 90. Visit the page number 90 where you can find the notation 621. Under 621, if we go down, you can find 621.396.96. So under 621, these divisions and subdivisions helps to identify the radar. And this is Navy. Page number 52, you can find the notation 359. It is provided against the term Navy. Pick it. And this is the place. In the page number 16, you can find the notation 44 for friends. And the year. Year you need to be transferred and put it within double quotes. This is the title 11, Effect of Heat Treatment on the Electrical Properties of Germanium. Just observe what are the numbers we have identified. So the notation for heat treatment is 669-15. The number is 669-15. And the electrical properties number is 537.311.33. And germanium number is 546.289. The final number should be arranged in this format. So electrical property should come first, followed by germanium and 669-15. Of course, if you are strong in the Wald-Pixar principal concept, you can use this technique in UDC too. Because the Wald-Pixar and the postulates are available in column classification. You can use it. The electrical property should be placed first, followed by germanium, so as the heat treatment is possible. The 669-15, the sequence method. So the schedule in the page number 65, you can find the notation 537.311.33. If you visit the 537, you can find the term electricity. So under 537.311 refers the conductivity, resistance, etc. So .33 refers the semiconductors and insulators. This number should be finalized. And germanium in the page number 68, if you refer 546.289, you can find the term germanium. Pick up this number and connect it with the electrical properties. This one refers the heat. Under 669 metallurgy, you can find this notation -14/-15. Here -15 need to be taken because 15 indicates heat. You need not pick up all the numbers. You can select the specific one because the extension sign already we have explained. It covers from 2. So unnecessarily you need not increase the 2 digits. So the exact number 15 is suitable here. So you can finalize this. The title 12 and the final one. Indian Agriculture Journal started in 1947. So the numbers for India is 540. Agriculture number is 63. Journal is a form coming under the form types. Yes, 051. It should be placed within parenthesis. And year should be transferred like this. So the final number should be 63, the basic class of course, followed by form of the document 051 and the place 540, then time 1947. How to select this number? If you visit the page number 104 in the schedule, you can find the basic class agriculture where the notation 63 is available. Pick up this number And this is geographical, no sorry, the common auxiliaries of forms. The form number you can find it here. It's carefully observe. 051 is provided against the term periodicals. So all kind of publication journal magazines are provided under 05. Here 051 is suitable number. So you must pick up the form 051. And 540 is the place. This is geographical location. In the page number 17, you can find this notation 540. It refers India. And the last one is year 1947 should be transferred as per the standard procedure. Within double quotes it would be. So this way you can practice the UDC. Of course the basics you have observed, but you need to practice again and again. Many titles need to be classified so that you can use all the auxiliaries and other signs. Many more techniques are also there, but some basics and how to identify the notations from the schedule, how to connect them using appropriate signs have been explained here. Hope this may help you to grasp the basics. But unless you have continuous practice, developing the skills would be difficult. So you need more practice. More lecture contents are available in this link. If you access this, you can listen it. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.